Hello, I'm James Grundy, co-founder here at the Small Beer Brewery, and I'm going to take you through a short tasting of the 3 beer styles that you've just received in your box. A little bit about Small Beer. Our brewery is based in South Bermondsey, London. We set up in 2017 and we champion incredible beers, but at the mid-strength. Everything we do is below 2.8%. Small beer, which is a term that's historic. Through the 16, 17 and 1800s, people drank small beer as the alternative to water. Everyone, school children, right through to high society, because the water quality was so bad. And interestingly, you would drink the small beer for nutrition and hydration. The upper limit was set at 2.8% because at that ABV, the water alcohol content means the body hydrates more quickly than it dehydrates. Once alcohol passes that, it becomes a diuretic. You start to dehydrate quicker than you hydrate. And that's why that upper limit was set. And here, at the Small Beer Brewery, we specialize in the production of classic beer styles, all below 2.8%. Let's get cracking. The first beer in your range is also the very first beer that we released. It's our Pilsner style lager. Now, Pilsner is defined by the use of a Czech hop called Sards. And Sards gives this wonderful floral nose, but it gives a lovely continental bitterness on the finish. It's also a lager. To lager is the German for to store. Lagering is the aging period that you give a beer after fermentation, as in once the yeast has converted the fermentable sugars into alcohol. Industry average now, only about 3 to 4 days that beers get matured or lagered for. We give this 6 weeks. It means it's incredibly clean, very crisp, very, very fresh. You also get very, very pronounced flavor profiles at that incredibly sociable ABV. Let's get it open. Wow, you're looking for a lovely tight white head on it. Beautiful, crystal clear in the glass as well. And the nose, a little bit of citrus, lovely biscuity characteristic. That comes from Marisota malt. We source our grain all from the West Country, and our maltings, it's just equidistant south of Bristol and Bath. It's in a place called Warminster. It's the oldest floor maltings in the UK. We really pride ourselves in sourcing homegrown grain. Have a little try of that, cheers. Clean, crisp, incredibly fresh. Lovely bite on the back of the palate that draws you back in for another sip. Sits at 2.1%. Why do we brew at that strength? My business partner and I always love great beer. Just found the strength of it was going up and up and up. The hangover seemed to be going up in an equally impressive fashion. And sometimes you just want a great beer. Because that's a social lunch. And you've just got in on a Tuesday night, where you're sitting and enjoying with the family on a Sunday, with a fast approaching Monday, but you don't want to be suffering the consequences after. But you still want to have a really good drink in hand. Let's try the next one. Session Pale Ale. Very much a New World style. When I say New World, I mean New World hops. Beer's not made from hops, but it's flavored with hops. A bit like you might flavor a gin with botanicals. And the hops in here give it a juicy, tropical, mangoed lychee characteristic. Let's get it open. Pale ales and IPAs were always brewed to travel. They were brewed to be shipped long distance, thus they were packed full of hops. Interestingly, hops in beer act as a natural form of preservative. Prior to the addition of hops in beer, it always had a very, very short shelf life. And you get those coming through in an abundance on the nose. Really juicy, really tropical, very different to the lager in terms of style and on the palate. It's big, real sunshine in a glass, real summer beer that. Awesome. And that lovely hoppy bitterness on the finish there. Just 2.5%. Incredibly balanced for a pale ale. The third and final beer that we're about to taste is a brand new release from us. It's our Hazy IPA. Now, when you get this in the glass, look out for guava, mango, passion fruit characteristics. All jumping out. The nose is huge. Beautiful hop haze to it. I think you're going to enjoy this one. Have a little taste. If that doesn't scream summer barbecue, I don't know what does. A beautiful, beautiful beer. 2.6% ABV. Feels like it could be 6%. Thankfully, doesn't leave you feeling like you've drunk a lot of 6% beers, but absolutely delicious and huge. I can smell it from here. So for myself and the team here at the Small Beer Brewery, enjoy and cheers.